quick one, quick and done. Listen, I get it. We're out here. People's Instagrams are popping. Their YouTube channels are popping. But do your due diligence. Every single person I work with, I try to provide documentation, contracts, proof, video, interaction, communication meet. They all have my direct phone number. All of them. Okay? Like, call me, baby. Call me. Now, why am I saying this? Because in our community, we love the flash. We love it. We just love the stunting on the gram, and unfortunately it's opened the door. And I'm not talking about one person, I'm talking about a solid 3, well actually 4, but solid 3 who people in my DMs tell me this person did this person did that, and I implore them to go call SCC, go call the FBI, go call the police, go call somebody, because I can't do nothing. I can't go beat nobody's legs. That's not my gift. Lord didn't give me no gifts there. That's why I carry the pew pew pew, okay? But in our community, we should be looking out for each other, and we should not be shunning anybody who's looking out for other people, okay? With that being said, y'all need to ask better questions. I can tell you right now, I've had over 400 phone calls about people talking about investing in truck or real estate with me. First thing out of my mouth is, what's the ROI? Okay, baby, that's wrong. You need to ask, what city are you investing in? Name me some addresses. Give me some list of actual properties you've rehabbed or you've done construction with, or people you've worked with. Anybody you are sending thousands of dollars to should be able at any given time, y'all, to give you information and documentation. And I get it. I'm not the most famous person out there. I'm just one person in a sea of people. But I would like really want to tell y'all, every day I should not be seeing in my DMs at least once a week now, sometimes more, or when we travel, grown women and grown men who aren't stupid. Let's be that very clear, because we like to call them stupid if they get got. Grown people who say, hey, this person did this to me. Okay? And unfortunately in our community, I'm gonna say this and some of y'all can get offended, y'all can unfollow me, I don't care. If you're a black man and you talk like you have some sense in your head, or you ever put a suit on, people immediately are like, here, take my money, and then go, Erica, this person took my money. Who do I call? Well, first of all, let's back all them steps up, baby. You're not supposed to be out here throwing your money out everybody. They need to be providing you contracts. They need to be providing you documentation. You should be able to go, if your attorney asks you, where did you send this money? Here's the bank account. I didn't Cash App them. I didn't Venmo them. I paid them wire. People get real mad when I say you have to wire to be in this investment club. They get mad. I don't want your funny money. I don't want your money coming from whoever's Cash App. I don't want you taking it off your credit cards. It needs to be contracts. There needs to be a bank wire. And why am I telling y'all this? This is not me just saying, you're just talking crazy. No, I'm in several investment groups. White, Asian, green, Hispanic, whoever. I'm with them. So when I work with them, there's contracts, there's documentation. They tell you how much fees they're going to take out. They tell you what's their management cost. They say, and Erica, you can only wire us that money. That's it. Okay? And that's how I know a lot of y'all don't do business, because the first thing y'all say is like, what's the ROI? And that's not even your first question. Your first or second questions are, I need a video testimonial. What states do y'all do business in? What's the other one? Gosh. Oh, what are your returns on average? Even though that still plays into the ROI question, are there video testimonials? And I know, I get it. Listen, some people are not going to do video testimonials for you because they are, they just, they don't want to be on video. They don't want their family to know they got money, whatever. There's several reasons why. But there should be at least one documented evidence somewhere. You guys see the boat party. Those people are people who've invested with me or watched the YouTube channel. Okay? Now listen, I get it. Oh yeah, they can still lie with video, yeah, but it's a lot harder when you have 80, 100, 300 people on video repeatedly showing you and naming the house, the location, how much they invested with the company. People ain't lying like that. Nah, because that gets you fed time. So people ain't lying with video like that. Trust and believe. People ain't doing that. Okay, I know y'all think, well, people testimonials. Nah. When you start naming houses and real assets and money sent, nah, they ain't lying like that. That gets you fed time, okay? So and then another thing, I'm trying to be careful here. I get it. y'all want to be in the room with people, and that's good. You need to be in the room, you need to be asking questions, but y'all also need to just research, Google out a little bit. If you go to every city and somebody in that city is saying that person frauded them or did something to them or is doing something sketchy, like, everybody in every city, you don't have no reason to lie. And I get it. People are going to say, but Erica, when you get famous, people be lying on you. You know, these superstars, you know, these girls be lying and going to their hotel rooms. You know, people be doing that. Listen, 80-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds with all the same stories in multiple cities ain't got no reason to lie. Now, here's the thing that gets us caught up. Here's what gets us caught up. If you do something illegal, and I'm gonna save this video and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. If you were in the process on any loan documentation, know you're not putting accurate information, you in trouble too. Okay? And that's what's getting some of y'all caught up, because you can't snitch because you done did something sketchy, okay? Now look, I'm not in a position, these persons haven't done anything directly to me. I'm gonna keep saying that very carefully, directly to me. But when I keep getting people telling me this person took $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, and it ain't just one guy, it's like 3 guys, and nobody is willing to stand out and say, hey, that's not right. At some point in time, I'll definitely stand out and say more. But I think the best course of action is for me, because honestly, Jay Diesel, I know you say name them, but that's actually slander. If somebody hasn't personally did something to you and you actually gossip out here, TMZ gets sued all the time. Like, I just want y'all to make that very clear. Y'all out here doing hood justice. Yeah, name them, talk about them. You can actually get sued for slander. I think y'all don't understand that. And I'm not knocking you. I'm not saying you're not business savvy, but people get sued for slander all the time. All the time. It ain't even uncommon. So don't do that. So I'm not gonna name no names unless this person does something directly to me. And also, right now I'm in the middle of suing somebody. So when this lawsuit proceeds with the company in Austin, the attorneys here in Austin, I'm gonna name names in my YouTube video. So don't worry, I'm gonna name people names, but only the people that directly affect me. At the end of the year, if I keep collecting where people have said they've been frauded, yeah, I'm gonna say something towards the end of the year. Cause it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So again, if American Greed paid me money to snitch, I would be up there like, yes, snitching, give me my snitch check. Because I'm not about that no snitch life. I'm not. But seriously, I want y'all to start asking real questions. How often does this person do business in that city? How often does this person do business with people? Listen, let me tell you, number one way to see this real quick, because I'm supposed to be here with my personal trainer. He about to get mad because I know he at the door. If somebody is saying they do business in a city, I should be able to speak to 10 contractors, 10 real estate people, 10 other attorneys. You don't go in a city and do big business in a city and nobody knows you, nobody's working with you, there's nobody on the ground that can vouch for you. Right? Nobody's going to Atlanta and doing business and somebody in Atlanta don't know you. Nobody's rolling up into Florida and nobody don't know you. You're not rolling all over North Carolina, people don't know you. You're not even going to New York. Somebody in New York is going to talk about you. Somebody in New York, even as big as New York is going to say, but I know a nigga over here that can vouch or not vouch for you. And I know y'all don't want to hear that. But here's the fact. If somebody is telling me, hey, I'm in Cleveland doing this or building houses, or I'm going to go call Cousin Nita and I'm going to ask her to ask other people because that's her city. You dig what I'm saying? I'm going to ask her to ask some other people. Okay? Because that's Cleveland. I don't know Negroes in Cleveland other than Nita. Okay? So I'm going to ask her to ask. Well, I do know beyond Win or maybe 1 or 2 people. But at the end of the day, I'm going to ask people who from there. Okay? Same thing with Detroit. I'm not going to just take Asia word on it. I love Asia. Asia the best. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to call Ken. I'm going to call Marcus. I'm going to call a couple other people. I'm going to call a contractor too. I might even go on Craigslist and ask a few people. Okay? There you go. You've been scammed. This 1217. There you go. It happens. And people That's right. Just like here in Austin, Texas. If you want to ask, I have an office, a physical office about to be open. And I'm not going to have like crazy office hours because I ain't going to be rolling up on there on me and my staff. Because I do carry the pew. But you can come at certain times. It'll be open for the investors of the club to come to the office. Come see about me. I'm 100% real. I'm going to tell you where every dollar, every dime at. Because, honey, I'm too good for jail. I just can't want to do. I can't even want to go there. I'm going to show you where your money went and where it's invested. And y'all not asking the right questions. Every time I go to an event, somebody's like, Erica, let me give you 20, 30K. Yeah. You don't know me. You don't know me from Adam. You don't know if I have a drug problem. You don't know if I got an eating problem. You don't know. How you going to just sit there and say, I'm going to give you 20, 30K? You don't know people. You guys got to be careful about this stuff. And I can give you a list of every address our investment club has right now. You can drive by the properties, the grass is cut, people living there. There's documentation. I'm not just saying, I'm investing in Detroit, and I got all these properties in Detroit. Okay, so I have a track record of people that's worked with me. There should be some documentation on the internet somewhere where I've been there. If I come to Philly, who am I going to ask? I'm going to ask Asia Selden. She's from there. The women, what was the conference they just did? Women in Investing in Real Estate. The Wire conference, I'm going to ask any of those ladies because that's where they live. That's where they invest. And they have a track record. And I get it. In our community, we love black men. Hey, we all love them. They look good. I get it. We love them. But just because a Negro can put on a suit or dress nice and talk like he has some sense out of his mouth doesn't mean we need to jump up and give that man $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Okay? And just for the record, again, this isn't just one person. There's about 3 or 4 people in our community that I can literally point out emails, DMs, phone calls where people have been frauded because of the nature of our community and keeping it real and don't want to hurt a brother. We will not call the police. We will not call SEC. We will not call the IRS. We will not call the FBI. We won't call nobody. We're like, well, he did me wrong, but Jesus gonna take care of it. Listen, I love the Lord. I love the Lord. But I promise you, there are 3 or 4 people in our community. By the time, if there's a real recession, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. And it's going to be for real. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come out. Tony the Closer, listen, baby, you do what you do. I understand why you do what you do. Be careful because people can get you for slander. I'm just saying. If it's directly involving you and there's documentary proof, you can say whatever you want. Okay? So again, feel free, come visit me, boat party. Feel free, if you ever invest $1 in me, come drop by in Austin. Give us a call. We'll have a girl at the front desk. Come on through. I'll make sure to sit down and have lunch with you. Because I don't ever want my name to be tarnished because you cannot get your reputation back. There should never be a bunch of rumors in every city you go through that this person is doing something sketchy. Point blank period. It shouldn't even be from east is the west, how they say in the Bible. Nobody should be able to say, well, that person frauded me. Nobody should ever say that. It shouldn't even cross their mind. Okay? And I think what happens is a lot of us in our community inherit a house or two or inherit some money and we lose it because we're not educating ourselves, and people come through and take money from people that way. Okay? Again, one more time, if you want to invest in a city, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Atlanta, you should be able to go on the computer, the Google, and type in their name, type in their business, call their office, ask them, can you see some results? Listen, even if I don't have video testimonials on a particular thing, I will give you every list of every property I've invested in. Because guess what you're going to do? I've even had people in my investment club go Google a property our group bought just to make sure. They say, Erica, the documents haven't changed at the county. When did we buy this property? And I was like, thank you. I called up the trust and said, Asia, we done bought this property and this property ain't changed in the county records. And my investors have Googled it and looked it up. Okay? You need those kind of people in your investment groups. That's going to Google it. Trust but verify, baby. You trust the people you work with, but you need to verify for yourself. And anytime somebody's saying you're going to double your money, okay, especially in the Midwest, let's be careful here. Minneapolis or whatever y'all call that city, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Cleveland, Detroit. What's some other Midwest cities? I don't know. Other parts of Ohio, Columbus, the Sticks, West Virginia, anywhere, Kentucky, anywhere in the Midwest where y'all know money right now, Indianapolis or whatever, is tight, and someone's coming along and telling you you're going to double your money in an area where money is tight. Ooh, honey, that don't sound right. You can't even double your money in Houston sometimes. Am I lying, Houston folks? I mean, again, if I'm going to work in Houston, I'm going to ask some people in Houston. Okay? Don't be desperate. There are no guarantees. Oh, yeah, there's no guarantee. Listen, right now I'm buying a property in Detroit. Guess what? We got to wait for the title to get clear. 90 days. But see, some of y'all be like, oh, this money gotta flip for me. It's gotta flip. This tax money's gotta flip in 30 days. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. Okay? So if anything, I get it. We all going off Instagram pages and what's popping and what's hot and that good stuff, and I get it. I don't have the biggest numbers, but guess what? I'm not gonna be fraud nobody. I'm gonna stay true, if that's the word you're looking for. But y'all need to ask better questions, and you need to be building a collage of people you can call. Okay? Hear me again. You need to build whoever city y'all want to invest in. You need to be calling. There you go. He said, who's in NOLA? You need to go on Blacker Pockets and see who's in New Orleans. You need to be going to these free REIA events in your city. You need to be looking everywhere. Look on Craigslist. They should be able to have some kind of track record where they're doing stuff in your city. You can't have somebody be doing big stuff in New York City, then all of a sudden they in Detroit by themselves. You can't be doing big business in New York and then now you in Cleveland. You can't be doing all this stuff in New York and now you in Philly. Like it don't add up. You got to have a track record and a group of people you working with. You don't just roll in somebody's city and do nothing. Okay? All right. So my trainer has texted me already. He's going to be making me do burpees now. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Your girl loves you. I'm not your cousin Nita, but I am your girl Erica Williams from the Classy Climb blog. You guys have a wonderful afternoon.